pastor had a TV show every week, a radio show. No, it was TV. And because I remember I had to put on a suit in Tonga.
Oh, no way.
Back where you wore suits and ties. And so they put a couple mics in front of us. They said, well, okay, you'll be speaking down international TV live. Give us your testimony on how you found Jesus.
Okay. That's the first question?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, and I was prepared for it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Good.
So it wasn't like, well, I don't think I've done that.
And that would have been pretty bad for the radio station.
So, but no, they have in Tonga they have, wow, that's pretty good. In Tonga, they have, they do grow coffee in Tonga.
Oh, yeah?
So it does fit, it's between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, so.
I don't think I've ever had Tonga.
It doesn't make it out of the country. Yeah, Tonganese people, it's Tonga.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of funny, on the international date line, if you follow it from north to south, it goes out and around the islands of Tonga. So it starts as the first hour of the day starts in
That's
Tonga.
crazy. Oh, so how long was the trip?
I was 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Okay. Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's would you guys building just houses and stuff, or?
Oh, it was crazy. We were helping them, the people that went to Bible college, the Tonganese people that went to Bible college, they would be building their boat while they were going to college. It was kind of like a dug out long boat.
Oh, I see.
Not like a dugout canoe. It was more sophisticated than that. But it was, and you're building your own boat for cargo, and then when you graduate from Bible college, you get an island to set up your ministry on. Okay. And you get a boat, and we were raising money to buy the engines. The engines were $5,000 a piece for each boat.
Wow. Okay.
So they'd graduate from Bible college. They'd get a boat. They would get an engine for their boat. They'd get a new Bible, and usually they went with their wife to the island. And then you have a little credibility when you get to the island because you have a boat. So everybody knows you.
Mm-hmm. And also too, like you had the schooling background and everything. So interesting. Damn, I never heard of that.
Yeah. No. Does it work better if we talk to you or talk to?
It's a little. I would stand back there, but it's a little.
It's what?
Well, I mean, ideally I would get that table over, but
mm-hmm.
No, you can talk to me still. I'm ready.
Should we talk to you like you're part of us?
Yeah.
So we'll go back and forth looking at Sammy like he's part of the conversation.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So we're still going right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it we in the center right here where we're at?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Okay. My hat okay?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay. Okay, well, this is my new friend Francisco. Yeah, in Guatemala they call him Pancho. And why is that?
Everyone in Guatemala that has Francisco, it's mostly Panchos, but you can get a Pepe every once in a while. So, I think my mom, she'd like the name Pancho, so she named me Francisco to have that nickname. Yeah. Not really no rhyme or reason, just one of those things.
That's pretty cool. And you call your dad Pops, your grandpa Pops?
I call my dad Pops. That's, I think, more of an American thing.
Yeah, that's because I'm Pops to my grandchildren.
Yeah.
And
I just started that like sometime around high school. We just started calling him Pops, and I don't know, it kind of stuck, you know. And then his name is Gerardo. My mom's name is Ana. And yeah, it was just one of those things.
Wow. Now you're farmers in Guatemala. What region? Because I think currently we do a little bit from the Santa Rosa, the Antigua, the Huehuetenango region.
Right.
How many regions are there in Guatemala?
Oh, put me on the spot. I think that there's 6 regions.
Yeah.
And we aren't necessarily in a region.
Okay.
So we're sitting in between San Marcos and Atitlan.
Okay.
On the other side of the Atitlan mountain, basically, and yeah,
how close are you to the? How close is your farm to the Pacific side?
Oh, we're probably about driving, not that far, maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, but depending, obviously, Guatemala is really tough on traffic, but yeah,
Now,
not
we
too
just
far.
met today, and
Yeah.
you came up. You just happened to be
That's correct.
in Des Moines. You were coming through because you were playing soccer. Your team's playing soccer, and you're the coach.
Yes.
And you were going to be playing at the rec center,
Yeah.
but they
Yeah.
got called.
The weather just called it off, and yeah, we were gonna play 2 games, and unfortunately the weather's not gonna allow it.
Yeah.
And I always, every time I'm on these soccer trips, I always pop into different places to see, what the interest is.
Yeah.
You know.
When we talked on Wednesday and started it, and
Yep.
so here we
Yep.
are, and you have a different kind of a way of introducing coffee to prospective buyers.
Correct. Yeah. So our model is a little bit different in the sense that we are trying to move away from the global price.
Yeah.
So our idea is essentially farmers can't really make a budget based off of a different price every single year. So they can't go in and say, yeah, now next year I can buy a tractor because I'm going to get $3 for my coffee, right? They can't do any of that stuff until they find out when their harvest is over.
Yes.
So our idea was, well, why don't we just stabilize the chain between the roaster and the farmer, and then allow farmers to then know their future, and also for roasters not to be so at the whim of the price as well, because you guys are seeing quite a big jump this year specifically.
Oh, exactly. We've ever since COVID, it's I think for everybody that's in any type of a business, you're fighting against higher wages, fighting against higher inventories, the cost of raw materials, everything has gone up. And now the coffee has, just this week, coffee hit a 50-year high on the commodity market. So unfortunately, we're passing that along, and our customers that sell retail coffee have to pass that along.
Correct.
And the end consumer, has to pay more money for their coffee. So I see this as a possible form of hedging for us.
Correct.
Because I think we'll still have to buy coffees based on a differential but then we can also hedge it with coffees that we pay a certain price for and guarantee it into perhaps a 2-year contract that allows us to stabilize our pricing.
Correct. Yeah.
Did I say that the way you
That's
did it?
exactly the model. Yeah. It takes I think it takes a little bit of buy-in from roasters, and it takes buy-in from the farmers, because there's going to be years that it might be more lucrative to go with the market for both sides, right? But I think that in the long term, if you take the amount that you will gain over a 10-year span, taking this year out of a lottery ticket, then you're going to come out on, farmers will come out on top, roasters will come out on top, and I think the consumer will stop seeing so much increases everywhere.
Well said, Francisco, and it's a pleasure to run into you and meet you. And I know we've seen you at the SCA convention in Chicago earlier this year. And you have quite a family. You have quite a mother.
Yeah, she's the star of the show for sure.
My gosh, yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Are you guys going to the next SCA?
Yeah, we probably, somebody from us, if not all of us.
Amazing. Well, we'll be there as well. So
Okay.
maybe we can make Houston.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll be there. So maybe we can sit down for a cup of coffee or dinner or whatever it is.
And until then, we'll see you at the roasting.
Yeah.